if it does come in for the US plants. Also, they're saying that the first quarter actually represented the bottommost earnings, with India sales impacted at almost 4% from the pricing policy. So lastly, what they're saying is the fact that they're seeing earnings improvement going ahead, with India benefiting mainly from the higher anti-malarial bacteria drug that it has, and these are the sales that are going to drive the India earnings further.
There you have it. That's a view coming in on what the top brokerages are recommending. Many thanks, Vivek, for those details. Getting some more views on the markets, and Mandar Jamsandekar is with us on the show, as is Amar Singh. Mandar, let's talk a little bit about what you make of the move, or rather the lack of it, that we're seeing on the frontline index. Do you think that we are likely to continue to see resistance around the 8650 mark?
Good morning, Avan. See, for the last more than 1 month, we've seen Nifty trade range bound between 8728 as a resistance on the higher side, and 8476 as a support on the lower side. But right now, if you look at the way the Nifty has been trading daily, then you'll find that there is more of undercurrent in the market, and I think Nifty and Bank Nifty have to go hand in hand. Bank Nifty has already given us a breakout on the higher side above this range last week, and Nifty, I think, will follow suit, and banking stocks could be the leaders in this next leg of the rally, and I think this will happen after the expiry. So tomorrow we have expiry of the August contracts, so next week we could have action in the markets. So that's the view on the overall index. As of stocks, I've got 3 stock picks today. The first one is Maruti. Maruti, during the month of June and July, we witnessed a rally from 4,000 to 5,000 levels. During August, it's witnessed a consolidation, and right now it's again showing good, strong upward momentum in the intraday trade, as well as it looks good on the end of the day charts. Therefore, I think the momentum should be able to take the stock up to test the recent highs that it made at around 5,040. Therefore, I have a buy in this with a stop loss at 4930 for a target of 5040. That's the first stock. The second stock is Britannia. This stock looks good on the long-term charts as well as the short-term charts. On the long-term chart, it's making a flat formation. So it's first witnessed a rally from May of 2014 to July of 2015, and then it's gone through a consolidation. So nice consolidation and then a breakout. Therefore, it looks good on the long-term chart, and on the short-term chart also, today itself we are having a breakout above the earlier resistance of 3430. Therefore, a buy in this with a stop loss at 3430 for a short-term target of 3600. And the third stock is BF Utilities. This stock has been trading range bound for many months, and after these many months, it's giving us a breakout today, showing a strong upward momentum. This breakout level is at around 613 and between 613 and 615. Therefore, a buy with stop loss at 610 for a target of 638.
Okay, those are some trading recommendations coming in from Mandar. Let's bring on board Amar Singh as well of Angel Broking, find out which stocks is he betting on. Mr. Singh, what is that you have on your list?
Yeah, first of all, we have Allahabad Bank. Allahabad Bank, if you look at the public sector banking space, we've seen a significant rally, and also if you look at the Bank Nifty, that has been an outperformer as compared to Nifty is concerned. So we've seen a significant rally in banking stocks, and Allahabad Bank also has rallied from almost 50 levels to 80 levels. So it's seen a 60% rally since June, and overall it appears that there is still some upside to it. So Allahabad Bank can be a buy at 80 levels with a stop loss of 77.80 and a target of 8450. That's one, 8450. Next is Cipla, because Cipla has been, if you look at Cipla from almost 745 levels in last August, it traded as low as 460 levels to currently trade around 565 levels. So we've seen some pullback in Cipla, and Cipla has been in a consolidation, and then there has been a subsequent breakout. So Cipla can be a buy around 560 levels with a stop loss of 547 and a target of 580. The next is NTPC. NTPC is a slow and steady mover, unlike most of the other stocks. So it goes up slowly. So it's in an uptrend, and it's moved from almost 130 levels to 170 levels. Since then it's corrected, so it can be a buy around 161 levels with a stop loss of 157.50, targeting 168.50 levels. And the last stock is India Cement, because India Cement is a stock which is trading at multi-year highs from 63 levels in February. It's trading close to 145 levels or so. So any pullback towards 142 levels can be a buy in India Cement with a stop loss of 137 and a target of 151.
What about, okay, that's the view coming in terms of some top recommendations to watch out for. Let's shift gears then away from equities and move on to some commodities trading strategies.